BLEACH.
Okay, let's read chapter 187 of Bleach, the Cigar Blues Part 2. We ended with a familiar face making an appearance. Jibur, jira, jiji. Nanda, what is? So what is it or who? Omae wa, as for you. Jiji, jiji. Ah, warui, warui. Oh, sorry. Za. 自己紹介がまだだったか? Self-introduction still, was it? So have I still not introduced myself? Sorry. Okay, we see, remember this is Kon, and this is the Grand Fisher or whatever. He was chasing Kon, and that talisman was protecting him. That's what that is, falling to the ground. Oh. Ore wa Kurosaki. As for me, Kurosaki. Kurosaki Ishin da. It's Kurosaki Ishin. So that's the introduction. And of course, the moment I zoom in, we zoom out. Here's the splash page for 187. We see, what is that? Zashiga Bruzu Part 2, I guess. Part 2. The Cigar Blues. Yeah. So there he is. Wouldn't you know? What a shocker. Not really. Okay, back to Ichigo, Shinigami Ichigo, and whatever that guy's name is. Nanda, konoreatsu. What is it, this spiritual pressure? Shikamo mo ikko no baka dekai no wa horo ka? And what's more, one more stupidly huge one. As for that, is it a hollow? So again, like, what is it or who is it, that spiritual pressure? And furthermore, the one more one, that stupidly huge one, as for that, again, is it hollow? Horo no hou mo imagoro ki tsuite no kai? Okay, so he's thinking. Even the direction of the hollow also, right now, about time, noticing. So he's noticing the hollow just now. Honma ni daijoubu nanka koitsu wa? Koitsu? Honma ni. I guess like truly, is he okay or whatever, this guy? Truly okay or whatever, this guy? Shikashi kono shinigami no hou no reatsu. I think what he's saying is like, he's like just now, like imagoro, like now about times, like he's just now noticing the hollow. Maybe, is this guy for real? However, as for the Shinigami direction of spiritual pressure, Shiranyatsu yana dareya. Oh, he's saying, however, this Shinigami direction of spiritual pressure, the one that they're sensing, like, I don't know the person. Who is it? Dun. Boom. Okay, so Ichigo is going off. Matte kora, doko iku nen, Ichigo? So wait, hey, where going, Ichigo? So hold on, where are you going, Ichigo? Mada ore hanashi no tochu yado. Still me in the middle of the story. Like, I was still talking, it was still in the middle of my story. Kotowaru, I refuse. Like, no thanks. Mada ya iuteru yaro. it's still, like I'm telling you, like it's still going on or something. Mada ya iuteru yaro. I'm not sure if the yaro there is supposed to be like you jerk or like kind of the volitional sense, but it doesn't matter. Iindayo, it's fine, you know. Hanashi no naiyo nanka, whatever the contents of the story. Like, I don't care what's the contents of your story. Omera no yu. Oh, right, he was talking about this. What was it? Vaizado te no ga donna soushiki daro ga. Your guys is speaking Vizardo or whatever that thing was. What sort of a Solshiki could it be? But what sort of a organization? Yeah, like whatever sort of an organization that Vizardo thing was that you were talking about. But ore wa omera no nakama ni naru ki wa nein dakara yo. As for me, your guys' comrade or friend becoming intent or spirit, as for that, it doesn't exist. That's why. So basically, I don't care what you're talking about with this whole Vizarda thing because I have no interest in becoming your friend or becoming your comrade, like joining your group or whatever. Ore wa shinigami da. As for me, I am Shinigami. Omera no nakama jane. Your guys' comrade or friend am not. Now the kanji, though, however, are the Vizardo for you guys, and nakama is dorui, meaning like same type. So like I'm not one of you guys. I'm not the same type as you, Vizardo. Anyway, off he goes. Honma nangina yacha no. Truly a nangina. Truly abstruse. Hardship, whatever. The English just went with what a punk. Okay. Go or goso. He's taking something out of his pocket. Pee pee. Oh. Moshi moshi. Hey hey. Hirako yakedo. So it's Hirako. Sarugaki-san no keitai desu ka? Is this Mr. Sarugaki's cell phone? Or Ms. Sarugaki? Suman shippai shite motta. So sorry, but I lost. I failed. Huh? I guess that's lots of cursing or something. Shanai yaro. So this is like shoganai. I had no choice. There's nothing I could do. Yai nayamo. I guess like don't speak yai, which you can tell maybe what yai is. Stop yelling. Yeah. Stop pressing, being demanding. And of course, none of these words are going in the right thing. Oh, wait a minute. Where did that go? Did that go in here? Oh, gee. Yeah, let's get rid of these. Okay, that's good. The mole here is probably also like, ugh. Dose jikan no mondai ya. It's somehow like a problem of time. It's only a matter of time. Kinaga ni iko. Kinaga ni iko. Let's go to like long spirit. Kinaga. Patient leisurely. So basically let's have patience. Let's do that. Whatever. Okay. Za. there's Ichigo's dad, there's Kon, and there's the Grand Fisher. Kurosaki. So ka, omae Kurosaki Ichigo no. So Kurosaki, I see you, Kurosaki Ichigo's Oyaji da yo. I'm the dad. Za. Pulls this thing out. Hore. Here you go. Whoop. Shoo. Motero kon. Hold kon. So he knows it's kon. Hajime kara ome ni motaseru tame ni tsukutta omamori nanda kara yo. From the beginning, from the start, for you or to you, made hold purposes, or for the purposes of making hold for you, made charm or amulet. It is, that's why. So here you go, hold this. I made it for you from the start. Ore no namae made. Up until my name. So basically, he even knows my name. Itsu kara ore ga, since when me, Ichigo jane te kizuite tanda, not being Ichigo, that thing noticed. So since when did you know or notice that I wasn't Ichigo? Saisho kara da yo. It's from the beginning, from the start. Huh? Hakamayori no hi ni, on the day of doing the grave visiting, which was what, like volume 3? On the day of doing the grave visiting, hajimete ome ga Ichigo no karada ni haitte no o mita toki kara zutto. The first time, or from the start, you, inside Ichigo's body, entering, seeing time from that continuously. Hajimete ome ga Ichigo no karada ni haitte no mita toki kara. Yeah. So like, from the time that I saw you enter the body of Ichigo for the first time, on the day of visiting the grave, continuously since then, basically. Ome ga Ichigo no karada ni haiteru toki wa, as for the time of you entering the body of Ichigo, ore wa Ichigo mo ome no koto o Ichigo te yonde jainai ze. As for me, even one time, things about you, Ichigo saying, not calling. Okay, so basically, whenever you entered the body of Ichigo, like, basically, I was not calling you even once Ichigo. That's funny. Zudon. Bada, 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 bada. Bada is the pieces of rock and everything flying around. Naruhodo. Oya ga shinigami to you koto wa Kurosaki Ichigo wa shinkatsu ka? Okay, so I see now the father, as for the event of the thing called Shinigami, as for Kurosaki Ichigo, a true blood. Shinketsu is like pure or true blood. Naraba washi ga yatsu ni okure o totta koto ni mo tokushin ga iku. If that's the case, then I, to that guy, slow taking event also, will go do tokushin. Be satisfied with. Okure o totta koto. I will go like being convinced or being satisfied with the event of okure o To fall behind, being okay. So this is like to fall behind or be beaten or to be defeated by that guy. So if that's the case, me being beaten by that guy, even that, I will take satisfaction or understand or be convinced of, because he's a pure blood, a true blood. Jaga ishin toyara. Well then, ishin or whatever. Washi wa omae ni kyomi ga nai. As for me, in you, interest does not exist. So I have no interest in you. Washi ga koyoi koko e kita no wa Kurosaki Ichigo o korosu tame. Me this evening to this place coming, as for that, for the purposes of killing Kurosaki Ichigo. Classic, like, well, I don't have any interest in you. I came here tonight to kill Ichigo. You know, your son. Oya naraba idokoro o shitte oro. If it's the parent, whereabouts like ought to be knowing. Kurosaki Ichigo o dase. Bring out, put out Kurosaki Ichigo. Shiranyo. I don't know. Idokoro nante kakijaru maishi. Okay, I don't know. You know, whereabouts or whatever. A brat isn't. Like, he's not a brat anymore. I don't, like, what am I supposed to know about his whereabouts? He's not a little kid, a brat. Daitai uchi wa motomoto ga honin shugi nanda. Generally, as for uchi, as for our family, from the start, originally, like separated duty leadership, it is. Honin, non-interference, principle of laissez-faire. As for our family, we're pretty much just like, do whatever you want. Laissez-faire. Usotsuke, liar. Anta musume ni bettari jane ka. So you, to the daughters, to the girls, are bettari, aren't you? Bettari. Close, sticking, clinging. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Yuzu to Karin wa betsu da wai. So Yuzu and Karin, as for them, they're different. They're separate. They're else. Betsu teu ka betsu kaku. The thing called being separate. Betsu kaku. So he keeps like emphasizing that they're separate. They're different. It's a difference. No, kaku. I want kaku. Betsukaku? Oh, it's going to be Bekkaku. Yeah, they're special, extraordinary. Tsukito Suppon. This is like an expression. The moon and something. Yeah. Okay, the expression is like the moon and a snapping turtle. But it's the difference between heaven and hell. Or basically, they have nothing to do with it. They're completely different. So yeah, different. Tsukito Suppon. That's an interesting expression. Ore ni, in any case, anta ga ore ni kyomi nakute mo. You, in me, interest, even if it doesn't exist. So even if you're not interested in me, kochi wa anta o kiri ni kite nda. As for this direction, meaning as for me, you came to cut, kill, slice and kill. I came to kill you. Aite shite. Oh, this is still him talking. Aite shite moraenai to komaru ne. Doing as an opponent, not able to receive in a bad spot, you know? If not able to receive, like being an opponent, I'll be in a bad spot. I'll be in a tough spot. All right. Kiri ni kita dato. Came to kill, cut, you say? Shinigami Fuze ga taishita kuchi o kikiyoru wa? Shinigami Fuze. Is that like someone putting on the airs of? Yeah, the appearance. The appearance, or like, and again, that's more like, yeah, putting on the air of a Shinigami, an impressive mouth, kikiyoru. Kuchi-o. Well, maybe this is an expression. Kuchi-o. Speaking or uttering impressively? I don't know. Taishita kuchi. Oh, yeah. So, like, you speak, like, impressively or something like that. Yomo ya omae. Yomo ya. Surely, certainly, you, washi o, me, tada no horo naro to omo torun janakaro na. Me, a normal hollow or whatever, thinking, like probably becoming, aren't you? You're probably thinking like I'm a normal hollow, aren't you? Miro. Watch, look. Kore ga oashi no. This thing is my chikara no, my powers, sugata da, form. This is the shape of my power. And we get all this go boom, boom. Something's happening, his breaking apart. Oh. Okay. Wait, what happened? Dong. Oh, nice. There we go. Hello there. Did like the mat, something broke off and he looks bigger. What broke off? Was it the helmet? Oh, it was this thing. Oh, okay. So these things are now like coming out and got it. All right. Impressive. Nante dekasa da yo. What hugeness. Mae ni mita menosute no to onaji ka? Sore yorimo? Okay. The earlier seen menos, the big hollow, as for those things, with that the same? Or menos jato, a menos you say, and again, menos so here is those giant ones we see in the sky, but it literally there is big hollow. Sonna mono to issho ni suru na washira wa. Okay. With those sorts of things together, don't do. So don't like group me with them. As for us, he says washira. As for us, arankaru. Arankaru. So a new name. The the kanji here are like destructive surface, or destructive face. Yeah, destructive mask. Kamen o hazushi, removing the mask. Yeah, so the mask came off. Removing the mask or losing the mask. Shinigami no chikara o te ni iren to suru horo no ichidan da. Okay, so this is his dad saying this, right? So removing the mask, and it's a group of hollows that obtain the power of Shinigami by removing the mask. And this chikara here, again, is noryoku, or abilities, but chikara, or power, abilities of Shinigami. Soldaro, it's that, right? Nanja, what is this? Angai to ahakushiki janai ka? Angai is just like unexpectedly something, isn't it? Yeah, unexpectedly. Hakushiki, like knowledgeable, or, you know, yeah, extensive knowledge, isn't it? Like somehow you surprisingly, unexpectedly have surprising knowledge, don't you? Naraba, if that's the case, gasha. Kono ken ni kattenu koto mo zura wakatte oro. So you ought to be familiar. You ought to be knowing the like not winning things about this sword. Katenu kotomo. Katenu. Yeah, like not able to win. Katenu. Okay. Something again about like to this sword, or about this sword, not winning things also like ought to be familiar, right? Zanpakuto. Zanpakuto. Muchakucha na dekasa jane ka. It's crazy huge, isn't it? Soldier! That's right. Zanpakuto no kyodaisa wa sunawa? Oh, sunawachi reiryoku no kyodaisa. Sunawachi means like related to? Yeah, namely. As for the ginormousness of the Zanpakuto, it is namely the ginormousness of the spiritual pressure, spiritual power. Omae no sono koera no yona Zanpakuto dewa. Your that tiny branch appearing Zanpakuto, as for with that. So again, as for that Zanpakuto, that looks like a branch. A small branch, like a twig. Washi no Zanpakuto ni katenu no wa jime no rida. Against my Zanpakuto, not able to win. As for that, it is jime no ri, meaning like evidently clear. Yeah, obvious, self-evident. It is the self-evident truth. Kozo, boy. Sokai. I guess, is that so? I see. Soreja icho. Well then, like one blow. Yatte miru ka? Shall we try? Shall we try one blow? Icho, I think, is icho. It's where is it? No, that's not where I was expecting. Huh. I must be thinking of a different one. Okay. Well, let's try. Shall we try one thing? Or maybe like a little bit. どうやらものは知っていても死神の常識も通じんばからしいな。Okay. So somehow, as for some things, knowing, or even if you're knowing some things, even the frankness or the common sense of a Shinigami, like passing stupidity, it seems. Fujin. I mean, running stupid. Maybe like your common sense seems to be running stupid. Your common sense of a Shinigami. Shinigami again. Joshiki should be like common sense or common knowledge. Yeah. Yokaro. Fine, or well then. That's fine. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Kihon kara oshietoite yaro. Like from the fundamentals or from the basics, shall I do teaching? Like on purpose? Shall I tell you on purpose or teach you on purpose about the basics or about the fundamentals? Let me zoom in for this. This is obviously Ishin talking. Taicho karasu no shinigami wa zenin zanpakuto no saizu o control shiteru nda yo. As for the captain class of Shinigamis, all personnel of the captain class of Shinigami, the Zanpakuto's size controlling know how to do. So all captains know how to control the size of their Zanpakuto. Deneto, if not, if they don't do that, doitsu mo koitsu mo biru mite na chikara furimawasu koto ni nachimao. Everywhere, a building sized, like a building, meaning like a tatemono, a structure, power, strength, swinging and running around event it becomes. So otherwise it becomes like running around, swinging and running around, power that's the size of buildings everywhere. Ima no omae mitai ni na. You now, or to you, to someone like you now. Oh, like you are now. If you don't control the size of your Zanpakuto. Yeah. Oboe toke. So remember and like do it on purpose. Zanpakuto no dekasa de aite no tsuyosa wa hakare ne. With or through the size, this is basically don't judge a book by its cover. Through the size of the Zanpakuto, as for the opponent's or adversary's strength, not able to measure. Or don't measure. But there we go. Look at this. He's sheathing his sword. Boom. Shinigami no kataru no wa sore kara da bozu. Bozu is in this case, usually that type of priest. What else does it mean? Boy, sunny lad. Yeah. Okay. So as for like talking about Shinigami Sorekara da, it's from that point, boy. So basically, I guess like if you're going to, yeah, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
If you're going to be talking about Shinigami, then like start at least from there. Sorekara. It's from there, meaning knowing that captain class can control the size of their swords. Boy. And that is the end of the chapter. That's the end of the chapter. That's the end of the book. That's the end of volume 21. There is no art. I'm sorry. There is no art. This book was originally published in 2006, and it is a first printing. I think most of my Bleach books are first printings, which is kind of strange. There you go. There's no art and stuff in the back here. So that is the end of 21. We will do a preview of 22. So let me get that book. There we go. All right. Our preview of volume 23, volume 22. Yet another new person. Conquistadores. Okay. There you go. I have not been reading these little poems at the beginning, but there you go, in case you want to. We've got our main characters. There's, what's his name? Hirako. And you can see, there you go. Practice your katakana. If you want to spoiler a name. And there you go. Oh boy. What have we got here? These will be the chapters. It looks like there's going to be a whole like subset with this. So there we go. Next time we will continue with chapter 188, volume 22. We'll see what happens next time.